All right, fam. Shalom to the hearers and the keepers of the word of Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai. Tawada for all of the family that's coming out tonight and that'll see this here after. I'm going to tell y'all Shalom. All right. Let me turn this down. Here we go. Last time it was too loud. Yeah, last time it was too loud. I think I got it now. Yeah, so it won't erode everything. All right, I was gonna take this a different way, in a whole different area with this here live. I don't know if my audio is going through properly on here. I'm just gonna go ahead and start. All right, so if y'all know, the topic was "You Should Not Steal." Let me turn this down and turn it back up. All right. So the topic was tonight: You shall not steal. I don't know if I'm being heard tonight, but I'm gonna go ahead and click over. Hopefully the audio is going through properly. All right. And as you see on your screen, that is the commandments right there. And above, you should not steal and you should not covet. Let me go down here so y'all can see. Okay, so there you go. See, I remember it say you should not commit adultery. And above where it say father and mother, so let's go up here. All right, y'all. Bear with me. So under you should not murder. I'm gonna go down here, right there. So under you should not murder is you should not commit adultery. And then right down there it say you should not steal. And I believe I changed the thumbnail to this when it's done, but I wanted to bring y'all in with the old PJs with with Smokey holding up that watch. But anyway, I'm finna go ahead and read this for y'all. It's La Da Naap. And that means nap. That means you shall not steal. So that word there for la is not. Not you steal. So you don't steal. You not steal. Okay? And then you go down there. La tha ganab. Ganab. And what did that say right there? Let's click down here. That is, you shall not steal. My bad. So you should not commit adultery and you should not steal. So let's go back up here. That is, la ta nap. You should not commit adultery. La ta nata ganab. You shall not steal. That's those two. So family, I want to show y'all something. Do you know that according to the scripture that it say that in the last days that Yerushalayim shall be trodden under the feet of the Galayan until their time is fulfilled? Well, when we look at, let me go over here and check. When we look at this here scripture, Shalom, Sister Naomi. When we look at this scripture, the scripture clearly shows us um, that Yasharal will be dispersed into every nation of the earth as captives. And it says through the mouth of Messiah that our country will be trodden under the foot of Gentiles until their time is fulfilled. Now, Yasharal, those who overcome, will reign with Messiah, will reign with him forever in his kingdom. There's 12 gates to the city where Yasharal would judge the nations. Okay? So we have a promise from Yahweh. I come on here to encourage y'all. We have a promise from Yahweh. But the world don't want us to acknowledge that we have a promise from our Father. Let's see if I can turn up my mic. But everybody want us to treat our inheritance like it's just something. I want to show y'all, even with our scriptures, how we tell time ain't the same. Now this right here, I created this post and I put it on Instagram in 2022. Pastor Kelly told us, he said, I want y'all to show, you get a full moon, take a picture of the full moon. So that night at the house that me and my wife purchased, that we lost because somebody said that we owed them rent. Right there, when you see, it's a 2022, January the 18th on a Tuesday. Now, according to the scripture, on the new moon, that is the beginning of the new month. But right there on January the 18th, it showed that it wasn't the first of the month. So even with how we tell time now, we're not even telling time like our ancient ancestors did. I saw today Pastor Kelly put up the ark, Noah ark, and he put the Titanic beside it. Y'all figure that out. Go and look through his post when I'm done. All right, fam. Let me take you down some more to the scripture. All right, so let's define the word you that was used there in the scripture. And what context was he talking about? Was he just talking to the women? Was it just to the men? Let's look at this right here. You see where it says you, right? That's a masculine, a thumb. So that's off, all right? And you see here feminine is athan. Now, when the scripture say you shall not steal, in this context right here, when the scripture say you shall not steal in this context right here, what words did Masha write down? Let's go up and see. What letters did he use? All right, so here we see it says la, that's no, not, like they say, where they used to tell us, just say no to drugs. And no means no. La, not, you not steal. See that right there? Tha, that's sign. And sign also means you. Okay? Sign also means you. Because tha means you. We just saw it inside of the Abar Lashan. And they say right here, la, not, tha, not. And that means you shall not. And under murder is steal. And under stealing is adultery. Look, la, tha, ganab. You shall not commit adultery. Let's go again so we can see. So under murder, my bad, I keep messing up. Under murder is adultery. And under adultery is stealing. Okay? So imagine Yahweh have a wife, according to Ezekiel chapter 16, that he's married to Yasharal, and we are his bride from birth, Mashpaka. You see, let that load up. Yahweh gave birth to us as a nation, Mashpaka. I don't know if my audio working properly. Let me pause my mic and make sure. All right. So I don't know if my audio's working properly. I paused my mic. Hopefully it is. But anyway, fam, what we see that Yah gave birth to us as a nation. All right? We belong to him. And like I was telling the sister, if Walmart purchased Publix, Walmart rules is the ones that's gonna go. Whatever rules that Walmart omit, that's the ones that's omitted. Whatever rules that Walmart sustain, that's the one that stay. When Yahweh married Yasharal, the nobody else has no say so over it, not even Hashatan. He gave us a lots of inheritance. He gave us garments. I want y'all to go and read Yezachiel, Ezekiel chapter 16. Yahweh gave us lots of inheritance. He gave us clothing. He took care of us as his wife. And what did we do as his people? We divorced Alahaya and started to serve others. We left our first husband and started to go and sleep up with everybody else. And when it says Yasharal, it doesn't speak to us in a masculine sense. It speaks to us in the feminine sense because we are not the power of Yasharal. So when you see down here, feminine, Yasharal, will say they, Ham. And then the feminine is Han. When Yahweh speaks, we are to reply as the bride, not as the chief, not as the ruler. Look inside of the Abar. But when it says I is Anya. Is Anya feminine? Anya is masculine. We belong to Yahweh. We're his property and his breath. So Anya is masculine. Y'all see that? I mean, I can't see. Let me see if I can get closer in. Yeah, that's Anya. Anya is masculine, singular. All right? Yahweh, when he say Atha, the ha on the end is masculine. So that is feminine. So when he says you, feminine, the one that's speaking it is enforcing the thought. So he say Atha, you. When he say he, Hawa, you see it say Hawa, he. And it say she, Haya. Y'all see that? Haya. And it has the on the end, Haya. So that has to be feminine. She. He is Hawa with the wa and a ah. She is Haya, because that's a female. We are Anachnawa, but Yah is the one that gave us commandment. So we could get all of our eyes and all of we out of the way. Yah gave us a commandment. He is our chief. All right? So when somebody come into your nation and circumvent the one that is the head in power, put themselves up as the force, as the authority of power, that changes the mind of the people that submit to that other power. So as long as we submitting to another, we are not submitting to Yah. So as long as we submitting to bondage, we're not submitting to Yah. As long as we submitting to the idols that was given to us, we're not submitting to Yah. As long as we submitting to that Cedrat Borgia, to them Buddha dolls, to them hoodoo, whatever we submitted to, if it's not Yahweh, it's out of order. Yahweh married one bride, Yasharal. He done married many brides. He has one king he set over Yasharal, who is his subjects. Under his subjects are those who come inside the land. All right, those who seek to sojourn with Yasharal. But order has been flipped. Yasharal has been made the tail, and those who were supposed to be the tail have become the head. So when you go to your country, your wood is sold unto you. Your pockets, like they got holes in them. When you're in the countries of your dispersion, everything about you is to serve everybody else. Shalom, Zaquan, Obadiah, Yasharal. Thank you, Elder, for the blessing you gave me and my wife the other day. Yesterday. Thank you, Elder Obadiah. Really appreciated that, Elder. But we as a nation have fallen down so far, and we need to get up. And see, people being attacking the foundation of our people, saying that the foundation is the thing that's holding us back. So they try to remove Yahweh out of the equation and set up an alternative of what they call is a necessary switch, treating Yahweh like he was a creation made up in the mind of men, but not we was created by him. Worshiping their thoughts, worshiping the thoughts of men over the thoughts of Yahweh. The scriptures say the thoughts of man is wicked. All right? But that's what situation we in. When we reject our power, we'll go out to try to find our own way. Every way seems right unto a man. But there's only one way that leads to life, and that's in Yahweh. All right, fam, I'm about to get off here. I haven't been on here live for a minute, and I don't know if my microphone is working properly on here because I don't really see it moving. But I want to come on here and just kind of show y'all some things that I've been looking at and reading, and I've been hearing the conversations that's been going on, and I wanted to chime in, but not tonight, fam. But I just came in and random thoughts that come through my head, I just wanted to speak on it. I want to tell y'all, Layla, Tawal, good night, fam. Shalom to the hearers and the keepers of the word of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh. I hope that this live went well. Thank y'all for listening. Shalom.